What's up, you guys? Eric here with driverlineup.com. World's okay steering wheel holder. Chilling out at a dock that is presenting a pretty interesting scenario. Before I get into today's video, just want to throw it out there again that Do It All Trucking has his new channel up and running. If you missed my last video, his YouTube channel got deleted. Huge thank you to all of you who went over there and subscribed to his video yesterday or last night. So if you haven't yet done so, go check out yesterday's video. Something happened, not good, but he lost his channel and had to start all over. Lost 1,000 subscribers, not good. Anyway, so I've had two pretty good predictions occur. When we were up in headed to New Jersey, I wanted to get the load that we've taken several times from Linden, New Jersey, or Dayton, New Jersey, down to the north side of Atlanta. We did get that load. Then I wanted to get a load to Florida to get away from weather that was moving across, and we did get a load to Florida today. We had a couple other things that were like pre-planned that we couldn't get to. They tried to get us to repower a hand unload flour load. And I literally have to read to you guys what my response was, because I think it's kind of funny. I'm gonna wait for my other phone to load. Here we go. So they asked, let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm just looking this up. It's worth the wait. Okay, here we go. And of course I can't pull it up now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so they tried to get us to repower this flour load. Or didn't try to get us to, but asked. So I don't think this is my fleet manager, but here someone said, how do you feel about driver unload flours next? If you can see that. My response was, I would rather pour a bath of bleach, add a couple gallons of rubbing alcohol, give myself 1,000 paper cuts, and go for a good long soak. I don't know how I can make it any more clear. So we're not going to do a hand unload flour load repower, which should be extremely suspicious right out of the gate. It's someone's taking it out of Florida but dumping it as soon as they get to Atlanta on somebody else. That right there is suspicious right away. But the fact that it's a hand unload flour load, no. So we ended up. They asked us to. We were jumping around with jumping around some loads, and they finally asked us to take this one down to Florida. And there was no way possible that we could make the 01. By the way, we think now I haven't been able to see any confirmation or verification of this, but we were in a traffic jam north of Atlanta for 15 miles because apparently someone jumped off a bridge and was hit by a tractor trailer on impact. Terrible situation. Tomorrow, by the time most of you guys are watching this video, it'll be Christmas Eve, and that happened the day before Christmas Eve. Terrible situation. So we were jammed up in traffic for a while trying to get to our 90, which was in Kennesaw, Georgia. And there was no way possible we could get to this 01, but paid $3 a mile. And, you know, for like 500 miles. A little bit of deadhead, like 50, 60 miles deadhead, and then the rest getting down to 90. And so we get offloaded and then rush down here to this 01. We get to this 01, it's supposed to be drop and hook, and we're like 4 hours late. No drop and hook. There's no prime trailers here whatsoever. It's a live unload, and in the dispatch it said that we were supposed to be here at 1600, which would be 4 p.m. When I get here, they say that the load is not supposed to be ready until 2000, which is 8 p.m. So we got here like 10 minutes before they were even expecting us to arrive. And the whole thing is really confusing because it's supposed to be dropped off in Florida at 01:30 in the morning, which obviously is impossible because it's 8 p.m. So I'm not really sure where the disconnect's happening, but the shipper thinks that the load's not supposed to leave until 8 p.m. and they're loading it right now. And Prime seems to think that it's supposed to be in Florida 5.5 hours from now. Can't do 460 miles in 5.5 hours. So I'm not sure where the disconnect is. Anyway, we ain't getting there till our 90. Or we ain't getting to our 90 until we get there, which is going to be much later than that. So we've successfully avoided bad weather, really bad weather, this entire past week and a half. We've basically run from it. We've run from it at every turn, every chance we could get. My only concern now is because we're delivering early on Christmas Eve, does that mean that we'll have to get a load that'll send us up into bad weather tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon? So that should be fun. So that's kind of our day. The big news from last night is that we did place our lease purchase order for our new truck last night. So I'm going to do videos of this on various aspects and topics related to this over the next couple weeks, but we did go ahead and place our order for our new Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft. Same color, gunmetal effect, gunmetal gray. Got the black grille and a couple other things that I'll talk about later, but we're really excited. I mean, that's talk about a hell of a Christmas present to each other, to order a vehicle that costs as much as a house in some places. So really big, really big step for us, and I'm really excited about it. It's a big commitment, but I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about the direction that it points us in. I'm excited about the next stage of our trucking career that this sets us up for. And it just feels good, you know. When I placed the order, it felt right. It felt like it was the right thing to do. It felt like it was a good, positive step, and good things are going to come for it. So, anyway, I'll do more videos on that. It's, by the way, 60 degrees down here in Atlanta, which is amazing. We were just in the frozen tundra of the Northeast last night. So I've been walking around in a t-shirt. So it's really nice down here. So that's our situation. She put in a hell of a day today. She drove 10 hours and then sat in traffic all off and on throughout the whole drive. Then she got out and dropped and hooked 6 times at the receiver because they didn't have a yard dog, and the empty that we had to take had to be moved out from the door in order to put the trailer we brought in the door. So that means dropping the trailer we had, hooking to the trailer that's in the door, pulling that out, dropping it somewhere in the lot, going back to the trailer we had, hooking back up to it, moving it into the door, dropping it, then going back and hooking up to the empty. So nerve-wracking. But anyway, she was exhausted and has crashed. So that's our situation. I hope you guys are having a great week. I know a lot of you are home. Johnson's Logic, well, I'm not going to give any away. I haven't watched his latest video and I don't want to give anything away, but he's got a load that's going to work out possibly to his favor for Christmas Day. I think Do It All, I've been talking to him. He's running. Hopper is in Springfield. It's posting pictures from Fire and Ice. So I know a lot of you guys are running, but a lot of you guys are kind of slowed down and enjoying it a little bit, or trying to get some good Christmas time. So anyway, those of you out on the road, man, be safe, make good decisions. As always, drive to thrive. We'll check in with you soon.